him that I was able to find some new pictures of Landon, and he said, I don't want to see it.
I bet, I'm sure, I know, I understand that, I understand.
But
that.
if somebody
Very
would have
hard.
listened with Kristy Kaziz back then, Kristy Kaziz
She's
wouldn't have been stealing this baby.
For
I
years.
understand.
Years.
So it's not always it's not always the whole office that's bad. Like the main lady quit in my case, the supervisor, you know. But
Yeah.
that one girl had power. Her dad's an attorney. Kevin King, obviously, the judge. She can go to his house on weekends. So.
Yeah, I understand.
And here's the thing about the judge in the case. The judge in the case 2 years earlier gave me a grandson. I am a court-appointed legal guardian of my 11-year-old grandson.
I hear you.
And it's like, and he praises me up and down. During the termination at the very end, he praised me up and down for almost 10 minutes. She just doesn't have enough money. Yeah. Enough income.
But she owns her house and doesn't have a house payment. That's
Yeah.
I mean, it's like it's almost a jealousy thing.
Yeah.
And I tried to get a job around town. See, I took care of 2 terminally ill parents for 7 years. When you're filling out an application, an employer don't like to see a gap in employment that long, you know? So I had a little bit of my inheritance left, and I applied here, there, and everywhere, even at the jail, thinking, all right, if they're going to be fair about this, I'm going to apply at the jail and they'll give me a job. No, I couldn't get a job anywhere.
I want to make sure I get that case, so write it down or something for me on a piece of
Okay, I
paper.
will, because it's they granted me a trial. I won on the 8th Amendment was reversed because they held me. What they did was I was sentenced 3 years, but then they revoked me and they sentenced me to 6 years. The crime only carried 6 years, so now they've got me for 9 years. Okay, well, thank God. Thank God. That's what the judge said too. The judge said it needed, well, actually the judge said it had to be remanded for trial to find it, because I knew a lot more would come out in trial. So he remanded it to trial, but the district court judge still refused trial. So I'm back up in appeals now, and I'm just praying and hoping that now I'm going to.
So is that in federal court or state court?
Federal. It's in the 7th United States Court of Appeals. Judge Posner, Flom, and Rovner were my 3 deciding judges.
Wow.
And it's back up there right now today, as a matter, it should be today.
Wow.
And I don't know what they're going to do now, but now I think I get double jeopardy. I mean, that they'll rule that way, but either way, it all, I mean, look at how many years, and I did prison time. So I want to be a help to anything I can do to help. My children are, 30, 29, and they're all successful people, but I still say that has to do with the fact that I was strong enough to be there. And most parents are broken when these kids are broken and get out.
Absolutely.
They need.
You're right too, because when I was at her son's grave not too long ago, maybe 3 months ago, there's a lot of parents who they're in the ground.
Alicia, this one's mom, will be
Oh
in
yeah,
the ground.
it won't be long.
On her way
She's
already.
had 4 children removed, and I'll help her any way I can. But the last time she come at me with being all out there, I said, "What can I do to help you?" And she said, "Give me a bullet." And I said, "Nah, I can't do that."
I've lost 3 moms who committed suicide.
Well, she's out there. It's either
And
going to be a drug overdose.
They just beat her up. I mean, they just beat her up.
She's broke.
Wow.
I mean, her spirit, it's
Well,
gone.
I think we need an agency in each Capitol building, like a reporting agency, a victim's
Absolutely.
assistant.
You know what I said to Senator Clark too? I said we need an exit interview.
We
for
do.
parents.
We need, just because I came here back then, and I was, imagine, I had just buried my little 5-year-old and my husband, my life, that's all I knew. I married him when I was a kid. And here I am, at 35. So I came down here and I spoke to these 2, I still remember who, Carla and Julius, and they told me after about 5, they left, and they came back in 5 minutes, they go, "Well, we've called and checked into everything and everything's fine." I'm like, how do you even, I'm like, they've told my kids I have HIV, they've said all these horrible things about me. They're going around town, and I'm like, how could you investigate in 5 minutes? And nobody ever accused me. The judge finally in his ruling said I was weird, I wore weird clothes, and those ladies don't like me. But no crime or drugs.
So how would they be able to terminate when DHS never